Hello and welcome to This Week in Campbell Football. I'm Chris Haymeyer alongside two-time national champion at Nebraska, former Carolina Panther, and of course our head coach, Mike Minter. And Coach, it was almost like a Nebraska score back in the 90s when you were with them. You guys a convincing 66-7 win this past Saturday for Senior Day. Every aspect of your football team really firing on all cylinders.
You know what? That's really where you want to be right now at this time of the year is really just playing good football. And I thought Saturday was about that. Everybody showed up. Every phase of the game showed up. I thought every player was involved into the game, the whole game. And, you know, I was very proud of the fact of how we played. We played very professional about what we was doing. We came in about our business. Not a lot of jaw-jacking before the game. It was just, we here to take care of business, and we're going to do it the right way. And we're going to put on a good show for our fans, and I think they did that.
Campbell improves to 5-5 on the season with a big win at home on Senior Day. Here's the highlights.
Phillips in the shotgun, running option right side. He'll pitch over to Lowry. Lowry gets pulled down by Sladek. Go to Wolf is Goss. They'll put Hildreth into motion. Hand off to him on the jet sweep. The senior at the 10. Makes a man miss at the 5. Into the end zone for the touchdown. Jordan Hildreth on Senior Day scores first for CU. As the receiver, quarterback draw. Dakota into the end zone untouched. He made one cut. And Dakota Wolf adding to his record-setting career stats. That is rushing TD number 8 on the season. Back to throw, chased out of the pocket, nowhere to go this time. Brought down at the 49-yard line. All alone in the backfield is Dakota Wolf from the shotgun, takes a snap, gonna run the draw, up the middle, 10-5, dives for the end zone, contact, but he spins in for the touchdown. Redshirt senior Dakota Wolf, his second rushing touchdown of this day. Hands off, Goss, into the end zone for the touchdown. Goss gets in for 6. Campbell with another rushing touchdown. CU in control. The near hash. The hold is good. The kick is up. It is just going to get there. To jump. Flags fly. It'll be a free play. Looking for Ridenhour. High arcing pass. Touchdown CU. Credit Dakota Wolf. He knew it was going to be offsides on Missouri Baptist. Missouri Baptist stopped. Dakota Wolf did not. Up a field goal. High snap, he's able to bring it down and hand it off to Jones. Jones running on the end around, makes a man miss at the 10. Brandon Jones into the end zone for the touchdown. Didn't look like Jones had a lot, but his blocks downfield, especially by his fellow wide receivers. Set eye to the left of Salmon. He'll pitch to Jones. Jones has it to 20, 15, 10. Leaps over a man, goes to the 5, into the end zone for a touchdown. Akeel Jones caps off a career day with an impressive run for the end zone. Down in at the slot. Hand off to Boo again, up the middle, 10-5, dives into the end zone for the touchdown. How about you, Damian Boo, well-deserved for the redshirt sophomore out of Reynolds High School. To the left side of the formation, Salmon, hands off, Joyner to the right side. He has room up the far sideline, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Jared Joyner hits pay dirt. It was a run up the middle. He broke past the line, went up the far sideline, and now it's a rout.
Coach, the home crowd got to say goodbye to 15 seniors. We don't have enough time to go through all the great things you have to say about all of them, but I think one of the many special things was you started senior Steven Sladek at linebacker, and all he did was lead the team in tackles. That had to be special.
I think it really is. I think he's been waiting for that opportunity all season long. It just so happened that he's playing behind some really good linebackers also, and he showed up. What we know about Sladek is he's a guy that's going to run to the ball, he's going to tackle the ball, he's going to play very physical. That's football to me. He's a football player, and I love to see him out there making plays. He's my special teams guy. He makes a lot of plays there, and to see him play linebacker was really good, and to see him have success at playing linebacker was really good too. So, he turned our eyes and our heads a little bit that we're going to put him in the game coming these last 2 games too.
Stephen was one of the seniors honored, and we will highlight him on this week's Spotlight. What did it mean to you leading the team on tackles on Senior Day?
It meant a lot to me personally. It's something I've never done before in my career, and it definitely a memory that I can hold for a long time, and a good way to go out on my senior day here out at Campbell. The brotherhood that we have, it's something that we never really had before, you know, with everybody together, and, you know, the kind of bond that we have as a group overall is nice. You know, you develop a lot of good friendships while you're here, and those can carry on later on in life, and that's one thing I liked about Campbell.
Phillippi, recruiting coordinator, safeties coach. So obviously coach the safeties. Then on top of that, I coordinate our recruiting efforts. So as far as where we're going to go, what we're going to do, how we're going to do it.
What have you noticed recruiting-wise with the new stadium, with head coach Mike Minter?
It's totally different. The type of athlete you recruit, the type of people you can attract. We want to try to be the person that people are looking for, and that's who we're becoming with this new stadium and new coaching staff and new support.
Before you were a coach, you were a player here, going all the way back to when this team was founded in 2007. What's that been like?
It's been a process. Everything's been different from the beginning. You know, you watch coming in the first recruiting class, we don't play games, you don't do anything, and everybody's lined up out the door to quit, and now you're fending off people that want to be a part of the program. When I first came here, people didn't stay on the weekends, and now that we have football, it seems like everyone stays during the weekends as a university, so I think something's really different.
Coaching college football, recruiting is about 95% of this job. You got to have players to coach, and great to have a recruiting coordinator like Coach Will, who's been here from the beginning of the program, and really go out there and really helps bring in some great problems.
You know, when you look at it, he understands the culture. He understands what type of player can thrive here because he played and now he's coaching. He understands where this program has come from. So when you have that type of guy that understands the history of the program like he does, it makes it easy for him to go out and put together sales pitches to get guys to come here. He knows exactly what they're getting into. And he can tell them, I was a player here and now I'm a coach here. I know exactly what they expect. And so he's done a great job. He took the reins and really took it to another level as far as our recruiting is concerned. And he got the coaches in the right areas. He's a strong, hard sales guy on these guys. And what I love about him is he has a great eye for talent. He knows how to look for the type of guys that I want in our program, and to have him on my team as far as the recruiting coordinator has been unbelievable, and he's done a great job. Think about this now. We had 65 to 70 kids at 2 of our big recruiting days. Nebraska don't even have that. All right, so he's done a great job of getting guys here and really getting the guys that we really need to become successful.
Well, you're going to need all your guys that you got right now. Heck, you might put some more on the bus. You have to go down to play perennial Pioneer Football League power Jacksonville. It's down there in Florida this week. You guys still in the hunt for a conference title. Jacksonville, though, this is their last conference game. They're playing for the title in the automatic bid. If they beat you guys, they get both of those. They'll go to the FCS playoffs to put even more on this big game.
Hey, look, it's playoff football. The excitement going to be there. The intensity going to be there. And what I got to get to my guys is that you got to just step up the play. They're going to step up their play. We got to step up our play and match their intensity. Every play means something in playoff football. And so we get that opportunity. We've never been in this position to be playing for something larger than just playing the game. And we're in that position right now. And so my guys are going to be fired up. Their guys are going to be fired up, and it's going to be a heck of a football game. It's going to be physical. We're going to be flying around. They're going to be flying around. And it's really going to come down to who's going to make mistakes at the end of the day to win that football game. Because big games is not who win it, it's who lose it. And that's really what we got to stress to our guys is be in the right spots, play physical football, and attack.
What makes Jacksonville so tough? Why have they had so much success this season?
Well, I mean, that's what they do. They throwing the ball down the field. They got 2 running backs that's very explosive. You could try to get back on a pass. They hand it off to them 2 boys, and they go into the house, and they run hard. That's what I really love about them 2 running backs. They run really, really hard. And then in the passing game, they will hit you deep. The quarterback will get the ball out down the field. I think the other thing they'll do is they'll go to their quick game and start, you know, getting 5 here, 4 here, 6 here. So they all over the place. I think Coach done a great job with that offense of keeping you off balance. And it really reminds me of the Florida teams that we played back when I was at Nebraska. And I know he come from that program, coached under Steve Spurrier, played under Steve Spurrier. So it looks like the same offense again 20-something years later. I'm looking at the same thing. So, but they do a great job, and their offense is wide open. Now, here's the deal. They got a defense that is very, very fast, too. And so what they do is like video games. If I can stop you 1 or 2 times and get up 14 points, I'm going to win the game. I'm just going to keep scoring. And if you keep scoring, so what? It doesn't matter because I got that cushion and that lead. We have to match that. We can't let them have big plays on offense, and we could not let their defense dictate how we play. We got to attack them, and we got to take it to them. And that's really, at the end of the day, the formula for success is that you got to attack them like they're attacking you, and then the best man, you know, win the game at the end. But that's how we're gonna go into this game, and I'm excited about it, as you can tell, because it is playoff football, and what better way to have playoff football right now here at Campbell? They win, they end. You know, they lose, they got to have some help. We, you know, got to have some help, and maybe we in. So man, we're excited about it.
It's going to be a lot of fun. A showdown in the Sunshine State on the road. You can pick up the game, pregame starting at 12:30 for the 1 o'clock start on 107.3 WCLN or on GoCamels.com. Also, free video stream available from down in Jacksonville. It should be fun, and we'll talk about it next week. For head coach Mike Minter, I'm Chris Haymeyer saying so long for this week in Campbell football.